shrine in Balochistan province. More than 100 others were injured. The Islamic State militant group has claimed responsibility for Saturday's attack. Rescuers have reached the shrine located in a remote mountainous region. Officials say they were slowed by the difficult terrain and long distance to get there. A military helicopter is trying to carry out evacuations. Officials say the blast hit a crowd of worshippers participating in a ceremony at the Sufi shrine in the Kuzdar district. The devotional dance session is held daily before dusk. JAVED Rana joins us now from Islamabad for more on this story. JAVED, what's the latest from the blast site, and do we know if all injured have been evacuated?
The government says that so far they have completed the entire rescue operation, but there are still complaints coming from loved ones of different families. They are saying they have absolutely no idea about the whereabouts of their missing members of the family. They may be hospitalized, about which the families have no idea, but generally government has reason to say that the rescue operation is all over, though it was a very uphill task given the fact that it was a difficult terrain. The Kuzdar region is a known to be hilly area, and the terrain that it is in is a very difficult to reach, and it took hours for the rescue operators to reach there, and now by and large the operation is over.
We know that Islamic State militants have claimed responsibility for this attack, but what else do we know about the bomber?
Well, going by what officials are saying, that he was a teenager suicide bomber. Other details are not available, but we can safely speculate that in given situation, Islamic State or other militant groups, they have been brainwashing teenagers. They are made to believe that the killing other members of the Muslim sects is going to give them a heavenly reward. I think it is seems to be typical case of that kind, whereby these teenagers they are misused, they are brainwashed, and they are prepared to kill as many people as they could, because they are made to believe that they are the sinners. But in Pakistan, the foothold of Islamic State is nothing new, but it appears that the Islamic State, the so-called Islamic State, is gaining ground not only in Pakistan but also in parts of Afghanistan. And you know, they have a very rigid and hardline ideology, and they consider many other members of a Muslim community as infidel. So in Pakistan, I don't expect that they would ever be able to gain any territorial grounds, but they can make their presence felt by conducting such suicide attacks, such terrorist attacks. Alone this year, Pakistan has suffered 4 major terrorist attacks, and at least 3 of them have been claimed by Daesh.
What then has been the response from the Pakistan government?
Well, Pakistan's government response has been, and as I speak, just Prime Minister said a few minutes ago, that despite the fact that it is a great tragedy, we remain determined to fight off this menace. And Pakistan says that we are not going to make any distinction between all these militant groups, according to different sources, which are suggesting that, in fact, the presence of Daesh has been in Pakistan since long. Many other terrorist groups who are working under a different name, now they have started directly allying themselves with the Daesh. So in coming days and months, I think this is going to be uphill task for the security forces to get hold of terrorists belonging to the Daesh.
Thanks for those insights, JAVED. JAVED Rana there reporting from Islamabad. Well, next on News.